How does the guy who writes the first guide find
I
out?
think because the developers tell him.
The official strategy guide.
Oh.
Yeah, the developers tell them all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not everything. They go back to the Generations strategy book. Apparently, Cream the Rabbit debuted in Sonic CD.
What?
Yeah, in the official Sonic Generations like strategy guide, you know, like when we get to every level and it's like, you know, you save a character, it shows you like a little like profile about them. But Cream the Rabbit said she first appeared in Sonic CD.
I hate it when official strategy guys get that kind of stuff wrong because I get really aggravated. Like, there's a Mario Party 5 strategy guide. I don't know why, but there is. And they said that
I don't know why.
And then okay, so I think I was reading it like at a game store or something, and they said that if you don't know about Mario Party 5, the Star Spirits from Paper Mario like host all the different modes of that game. They said that they were original characters for Mario Party 5, and that's wrong.
Strategy guys have a lot of sorts of typos. Remember the premiere edition of the Super Smash Bros. Brawl? A guide mislabels Mario as Maria at one point.
What?
Like
the original character.
Yeah, Maria the plumber. I don't think I like it, but
the worst one is still the instruction, the strategy guide for Secret Rings because it implies that game's fun.
Hell, the manual for Sonic CD calls Amy Princess Sally.
Princess Sally, yes.
Yeah, it's like I know there are probably some diehard Sega CD aficionados out there that still think that's canon.
Well, at least with that they did that just to tie it into Saturday M because that was popular at the time.
Yeah.
So like that, I kind of understand the Reaper. Also because she was a brand new character, I kind of see why. But yes, that's just annoying.
Yeah, that was also back in the day when nobody ever imagined that something as insidious as the internet would exist. So they sort of assumed.
Let her be Princess Sally.
No one will know the
They
truth.
sort of assumed no one would ever find out.
She went through a bit of an identity crisis at the beginning. She was Princess Sally at one point,
And
Rosie
then,
the Rascal.
Yeah, Rosie the Rascal. That's the best. That's the best.
It's like I don't know who I am.
Okay, I've got a question. Do all of the original SatAM/Archie characters, are they still in the comics? Or is it
Yes.
What do they do?
So,
wait, are we talking the SatAM? Well, yeah, the SatAM characters. Yeah.
The Saturday M Freedom Fighters are still part of the Sonic's Freedom Fighting team.
Okay.
They're still there. And in terms of like basically, from what Ian Flynn explained, when all this trouble with the reboot and when they were renegotiating contracts and stuff, every character from I believe Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and SatAM, they're allowed to use. Like that's just part of the contracts that they can use. Some of the original characters created for the book. If it's anything to do with Penders, it's just been wiped from existence.
It's been a clusterfuck.
Yeah, and so, what really sucks about this?
No more Scourge.
All that stuff happened during a big ass story arc using those characters.
Yep.
So now we're never going to see what happens with that story arc.
What sucks with that though is that Ian had to rewrite the ending, so like all of the Penders Echidna characters between issues just get like stuck into a vortex.
Yeah.
It's
like it's a shame that guy left, isn't it? Okay, let's go on with the story now.
On a permanent vacation.
It's just my experience with the Sonic comic is limited to the free comic they gave, the free comic and issues covers from Sonic Mega Collection, and this one giant, the Sonic Legacy series, I think, which has like and it's made out of like newspaper paper, and it has black and white versions of all of like the first handful of issues.
Like 50 issues, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh gosh, I'm only 2 medals away. 1 medal away. Yeah. I need 1 more medal.
Go to the boss fight in Shamar.
Ted, I will say I'm a bit biased because I'm a big fan, but like pretty much not everything, but most arcs written by Ian Flynn, I heartily recommend. Especially like if you want a good jumping on point, you know, after Worlds Collide, the post reboot, or what the fans call the new 252. Like start from there. It's kind of funny how like the first issue of the reboot was issue 252, and so fans like new 252. But no, I hardly recommend that, Ted. I could give you.
Yeah, start with like the Sonic Genesis reboot thing as a quick reminder.
Collide, Ted. If you want just a kind of like a extremely standalone story, the Mega Man Sonic crossover is fantastic. I highly
Yeah.
Yeah, I would read it, but the thing is that comics are expensive, and I barely
Yeah.
I've been bad about keeping up
Archie-
with series I like Miss Marvel and Hawkeye because I don't have the money.
You missed a perfectly good opportunity a while back to get a free digital edition of the first volume of the Mega Man Sonic comic.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, there was this promotion. I actually tweeted about it several times that day, but I think it was Comixology.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were giving out a bunch of free comics for a while, and one of them was the first set of Sonic Mega Man crossover issues. It's what sold me on the crossover in the first place.
I love it. I mean, they've been marketing it for like a year and a half now, but at some point, hopefully in the next month or so, they're going to be releasing the entire thing in one book, because at the moment it's 3 volumes. But for a year now, they've been like complete collection.
I'd probably get that if anything, because I love really.
Can't you
big
actually
comic books.
pre-order that? Can't you actually pre-order that?
Yeah, but look, it's been up for pre-order on Amazon for like a year now, but they keep changing the date. At this point with Archie books, I don't believe anything until I see it in my comic book store, because they keep changing the dates for like
Man.
release.
Or their online Yahoo store or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.